Okay, hi Hannah. It is very great to see you here today. How has your day been so far? I know that starting a counseling can feel a little nerve-wracking as it might be a very new experience for you. Okay, but this is a very safe space and I am here to support you. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, so before we begin, I just want to go over a few things
Okay.
that I want you to know how this session will go on today.
Yep.
Are you
sure.
ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so first and foremost, I want you to tell some things about how we protect your privacy and your confidentiality. Okay? What we discuss here stays private, which means I won't share anything about your consent. However, there are some exceptions if I believe there is a risk of harm to yourself or others, or if there is a legal requirement of disclosed information. Okay?
Okay.
So if that ever comes up, we will discuss it together first.
Sure.
Okay, so do you have any questions about your confidentiality?
No. I don't have any concerns so far. If I do have, I'll let you know for sure.
Okay, that's very good of you. Okay, moving on. Our session today will last about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so if we need to wrap up a discussion near the end, I will give you a heads up
Okay.
so we can close things properly. Okay. So thirdly, my role as a counselor is to listen, support and help you guide through your thoughts, okay, and emotions as well. But I won't be giving you any direct advice or making decisions on behalf of you.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay?
Yeah.
Instead, I'll help you explore your feelings and options so that you can make choices that feels right for you, that feels right for your situation. Okay? So your role here is to share as openly as you feel, as comfortable as you can, and let me know if something doesn't feel right or something doesn't feel helpful, or you have any preference about how we approach things.
Okay, yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so fourthly, to make sure our time together is productive and respectful, there are a few guidelines I like to share to you. Okay. So first one, this is a judgment-free space, which means you can share openly about anything without any criticism. Okay. Secondly, it is important for you to be honest to me regarding your feelings, your emotions, and your situation. However, also to share at your own pace. There is no rush in anything. Okay? Okay. Thirdly, we'll respect each other's time and avoid interruptions. Okay? It will be very helpful if you could please silence your phone for now.
Give me a moment. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, lastly, if you ever feel uncomfortable, we can definitely take a pause or take a break.
Okay, thank you so much for all the explanation. This is much needed for me for my first counseling session, I think.
Okay, so do these guidelines sound okay to you, or would you like to add anything that you would feel comfortable to?
So far, I think this is fine as I'm starting to feel comfortable enough. If there is anything, I will let you know for sure.
Okay, I'm glad that you could make it today. So, get yourself comfortable.
Okay. Sure.
Would you like a glass of water or a snack or something?
No thanks. I think I'm okay for now. If I do need, I'll ask you.
Okay, Hannah. So, alright. Just to remind you again, this is a very safe space and it's very confidential. You can share whatever feels important to you today. Okay? Okay, so let's start. What would you like to talk about today to me?
I guess I've been wanting to talk about how I've been feeling lately. It's just that I've been feeling really overwhelmed lately with everything at my uni, and I don't feel like myself anymore.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing about that. It is okay to feel overwhelmed, Hannah. So, can you tell me a bit more about what's going on? Can you give me a clear picture?
Yeah, I can. Well, I'm in my final semester, and there are tons of assignments every week. We have group projects, we have presentation, and also my thesis. At this point, I really can't keep up, and I haven't been sleeping well. Also, my sleep schedule is a total mess right now.
Oh, okay. So that sounds a lot to handle at once. It must feel like everything is coming at you from all the directions, right?
Yes, exactly. And even when I try to work, I often get distracted or I'm simply tired. Then I also feel guilty for wasting my time always.
Okay. That guilt actually can be very heavy. So you want to do well, but you are drained. I mean, drained mentally and physically, both at the same time, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know why I don't think my friends or family understands this. Everyone else seems to be managing better. I feel like it's just me who is stuck in this situation.
It sounds like you're comparing yourself a lot, actually, okay? And it is making you feel even more alone, right?
Yeah, I could say so. I just feel like a failure sometimes. I feel like I cannot achieve anything and I can't do anything good.
That's actually such a painful feeling to carry. But I want you to know that whatever that you're feeling makes a lot of sense given everything on your plate. So you're not alone in this, okay?
I really hope to, but recently things seems like I am alone in this. I don't have anybody to help me, not even my friends or my family. Sometimes I cry in the shower because I hide it and I don't want my family or people around me to worry about it, or I don't want them to judge me for feeling weak or feeling like I'm a failure.
I hear you. You're trying to protect your family, even when you are the one that's hurting deep inside.
Yeah, because they have done a lot for me. I just don't want to let them down, and I really don't want to disappoint them. It would really hurt to see me putting them in that situation.
That actually shows how much you love and respect for them. Okay? But it also sounds like you are trapped between their expectations and your own needs.
Yeah, sometimes yes, because they expect me to do well. I do well too, as far as I know, I do. But right now, at this moment, I feel like I'm barely surviving. I am not being able to do anything, not achieving anything, and I often find myself doing nothing at a time and being so left out.
Okay, that's actually very hard. You're not only trying to meet deadlines, but you're also carrying emotional pressure to meet expectations, right?
Exactly. And it feels like it is never enough. No matter how harder I try and how much I give myself, I feel like it's not enough. I feel like it's never going to be enough.
You're doing your best in every stressful situation, Hannah, and that deserves a very big recognition. Not only shame as what you are thinking about yourself right now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, moving on. I'm actually very curious about something. Have you noticed how your body responds to all this pressure?
Yeah. Recently I have been noticing it too. I really get headaches almost every day, and my stomach hurts too sometimes. I even went to a clinic, but they just said it's just stress. But the thing here is, I don't know how to cope up with my stress, and I, no matter how many medicines I eat, I just like keep getting them again and again.
Okay, can you actually realize something here? That your body is definitely speaking to you. It's saying this is too much.
Yeah, I felt it too, but sometimes I just tend to ignore it. Not sometimes, but most of the time, because I don't have time for it. I don't have time to take care of my body, take care of my health. I just need my things to get done within the time.
Okay, that's actually understandable for me. When you're overwhelmed, especially, it's easier to push through than to stop. But do bear in mind that these signals are very important for you to notice.
Yeah, I also think that I have also started isolating myself from everyone. That includes my friends and my partner too. I tend to be in a situation that I avoid their texts and calls. I just don't want to talk to anyone. Even if I have free time, I just want to lay on my bed. I just want to watch something rather than talking or texting to anyone. I just don't feel like talking anymore.
Okay, so I can conclude from here is that you're pulling away to protect yourself from more stress, especially when you told me that you are avoiding your friends, you are avoiding your partner as well, right?
Yeah.
So, it actually sounds like that's making you feel even more alone, trying to push everyone that cares for you away.
Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like everyone has distanced themselves from me, and I hate that feeling. But it's just that I don't know how to stop doing it. I just don't know how to stop ignoring them and avoiding them. I want to be the old me, but it's just simply no matter how hard I try, I just can't do it.
Okay, it's okay. Let's take a moment for you to reflect. Despite how hard things have been, you're still here, right?
Yeah.
You're still attending classes, right?
Yes, I do, but sometimes I tend to miss them.
Okay. Do you know that you have reached out for help and that's actually resilience?
At this point, I think that is the only thing I think I can do. I need help.
Okay.
But I also never thought of it the way that you said just now.
Okay. Can you recall a time in the past when you handled a tough situation successfully? Would you like to share that with me?
Yeah, I do have tons of situations that I've handled very well. Maybe during COVID lockdown, I was stressed too. I felt overwhelmed, but somehow, in the end of the day, I made a daily routine and stuck to it. That helped. But now, I think I'm not in that worst situation, but I don't know why everything keeps feeling so heavy.
That's actually very amazing, Hannah. That actually shows that you already have effective strategies within you. But you just need to reconnect with them like how you used to do all of it before, right?
I guess so. I think I just need to try again, maybe.
Absolutely right. So, would you like to share to me what part of that routine might actually help you overcome all of this stressful feeling that you're feeling right now?
Probably I could say the time blocking. Maybe like time blocking, like isolating myself from my friends and not spending so much time about talking things that is not gonna benefit me. And also like I think taking short walks between my study sessions, or the times that I'm doing assignments. I think I need to take a break in between. I think that would really help me.
Okay, those sounds like excellent starting points. Would you actually be open to trying that again this week somehow?
Despite the busy schedule I have, I think that's manageable. Like how long it's gonna take? Maybe a 5 to 10 minutes. I think I can do it.
Okay, let me give you a suggestion.
Okay.
Let's set a small achievable goal for you. Okay, how about maybe block off 2 hours of studies with breaks in between?
That actually sounds doable. I think I'll write it down in my planner tonight. Maybe I can start following them tomorrow onwards. I think so. I can do it.
That's actually very great. How about your self-care? Is there anything small that you can just do for yourself which might actually help you do better?
I just miss journaling. I used to journal a lot back in the days where I felt myself. But due to the busy schedule and feeling overwhelmed, I just stopped journaling. It's just that I don't have time to do that. But I think maybe I'll do that tonight. Again, I think I can give it a try.
That's actually a wonderful way to express your emotions. You know how you're feeling. By keeping a track in a journal, you're actually reflecting whatever that you have felt throughout the day or even throughout the week if you're keeping a journal once a week. Even just 10 minutes can help you reflect and release tension that you're feeling throughout the day, throughout the week. You can reflect on your emotions, what you're trying to work on, and so on, right?
Yeah, exactly. By talking to you, I just feel calmer just talking about it. Yeah, I think journaling would really help me to overcome.
That's what this space is actually for, Hannah. See, you've already started to take back some control.
Yeah, I can see. Before walking in, I felt so heavy. I felt miserable. But thanks. I really appreciate this.
Okay, that's very good to hear. I do have one more question for you.
Yeah?
Do you have anyone else that you can talk to outside of this place here? Anyone that you really trust, like a friend, a family, a teacher?
When it comes to friends, I don't feel like trusting anyone to talk about my personal situations. But I do have a cousin.
Okay.
Maybe I can talk to her. She is also in the same uni, and I really hope that she gets it.
Okay, see, that could be a great source of support for you. Would you like considering reaching out to her personally?
Yes, I think I will. Maybe tomorrow, if I started feeling heavy again, I think I will reach out to her.
Do you think that would actually help you?
I don't know how much it would help me, but I surely believe that it at least would help me to reduce my anxiety and help me to feel relief.
I mean, yeah, because she's actually in the same age group as with you, right? And as you've mentioned that she's in the same uni, I'm pretty sure that she will get the academic stress that you're feeling, and as she is your cousin, I am pretty sure that she knows your family's expectations, as she is very close to you personally when it comes to family, right?
Yeah, I really hope so that she gets me, because I don't feel like at this point none of my family members or friends are getting me. And my cousin is really the last hope for me, and I really hope that she will get me.
Okay, Hannah, so I think we have come to the end of our session for today. Thank you very much for being so open with me today, for trusting me with your problems and so on. You've shared deeply with me and taken important steps just by talking through your feelings. Do you know that?
Yeah, I think I can see the changes in my thinking right now. I feel like it is a lot lighter. I was so tense when I came in, but now everything seems to be calmed down, and I feel so much relief just talking about this and opening up to you.
That's actually very lovely to hear from you, Hannah. You don't need to have everything figured out, especially in this age, especially with all the pressure that you are going through. Okay? It is okay to go slowly. It is okay to take one step at a time. It is okay to progress responsively. Okay?
Yeah, I think I needed to hear that today. Honestly, it has taken me a long time to be who am I today. It just took me a lot of strength to gather myself and be here at our session today. I think I needed this.
You're welcome here anytime. Okay? Do you shall we schedule a follow-up section next week?
Yes, I really like that. But I'm not so sure when I'll be free. Is it okay for me to check in with you within 2 days of time?
Perfect. I'll book that in. I'll be waiting for your calls. And until then, try to be kind to yourself, okay? You're doing more than enough, more than you could ever imagine. Please don't be harsh on yourself and always believe that you could do it.
Thank you so much, really. This means a lot to me. I have been feeling low since for the past 1 to 2 months, and today everything makes sense. I just feel like I have been trapped all this while, and talking to you today is such a relief. Thank you once again for your time and for listening to all my problems.
You're most welcome, Hannah. Take care of yourself and we'll talk again soon next week.